Senate President Godswill Akpabio accuses presidential election losers of orchestrating nationwide protests. You know, there are some people who I thought had sense, but you see now I know that they don't. The news in detail, please. Senate President Godswill Akpabio has accused the candidate who lost in the 2023 presidential election of being behind the planned nationwide protest scheduled for August 1st and 10th. Speaking at the State House, Abuja, after witnessing President Bola Tinubu sign the new minimum wage bill into law, Akpabio alleged that Atiku Abubakar of the People Democratic Party, P2B of the Labour Party, Omoyede Sowore of the AAC, and other defeated candidates are seeking to challenge the election result through protest. Akpabio warned that such protests could lead to anarchy, asserting that those behind the demonstrations are attempting to return the election outcome through the back door. He urged protesters to avoid damaging properties, emphasizing the financial strain such action will place on the country. The Senate President also expressed concerns over potential looting and other violent activities associated with the protests. He urged that the right to protest should not be misused to incite violence or destabilize the nation. In his defense of the current administration, Akpabio attributed the current economic hardship to the consequences of past government policies rather than the actions of President Tinubu's administration. He highlighted the government's effort to address food security and economic challenges, urging Nigerian youth not to be misled by politically motivated groups. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kaide Egbetogun, had previously raised alarms about the involvement of foreign mercenaries in planning the protests, further intensifying the security concerns surrounding the planned demonstrations. Well, this thing we didn't talk now. It's no be today they start to talk like this now. You understand me? No be today they don't start to the yarn with this thing within the yarn. No be today at all. It is supposed to, how do I put it? These people, they should have stopped saying this by now. Do you have proof and evidence? Fine, I cannot say really so. Do you understand? I know if you talk, say, this thing when I talk, I know if you vouch for others. You get me? I know if you do it in vouch. I know if you vouch for others at all. I know fit to do them. But Akpabio, a person will be not supposed to sound like this. You get me? He's not somebody that is supposed to be sounding like this at all. Do you have proof? Do you have evidence? What exactly are you saying? So, what is the color of your, as in, what's going to make you the yarn this kind of thing? You get? Waiting will make you the yarn this kind of thing. So to me, it is very low for a Senate president. Fine, buy your nanaga, don't talk this thing. P2B threatener, you understand? Being threatener with lawsuit. But to me, it's a thing of shame and disgrace that the Senate, the number 3 person in this country, we suppose they reason well. We supposed to be careful with what they go talk. We come as the yarn dust. It shows that we have a long way to go. It shows we have a really, really long way to go. They are coming out to tell us that it is actually, it is people that lost that are trying to, hijack this thing. They're trying to challenge it now through the back door. Look, let's just say for a moment what they're saying is true. But what about those who are actually genuinely hungry? What about those people who work? You cannot tell me you don't know things or you don't know people are suffering this much. What happened to your phones? All you need to do is to take your phone, go on social media, and you see what people are saying. Or you think those people are coming out to say they are hungry, or you see those people who are coming out to demonstrate or to say they're angry. Some things who are coming out to say things as they are, you think they're enemies of a government. These are people who have gone through things. Nigeria has happened to a lot of them. We don't need to wait self gone before it happens to you, before you learn. And this time and day, experience is no longer the best teacher. Experience is no longer the best teacher. You are supposed to look at what happens to the other person. You learn from it. Why? Because if it happens to you, na mess up, big mess up. Akpabio go open your mouth. The number 3 person we suppose, also, is supposed to get sense. You're supposed to come outside, even if you want yarn this kind of thing. There are ways you come outside and you speak, you appeal to the people. You don't come outside. Now, he's coming out to say, that people should not spoil things. My dear, the reaction they are going to get in the protest is directly proportional to the action you give. Meaning, if you bring war you shall end. If you bring chaos, if you bring people who you have paid to disorganize the protest, because there have been peaceful protests in this country before the government of the APC came in. Peaceful protests that people went out and protested, and yet they were listened to. Nothing happened to them. Not one hair on their head, on their body, fell out. Look at 2012, they allowed the people to do a carnival like. It was as if people were going for carnival. In the same way, allow people to do the same. Allow people to do the same. You cannot enjoy something and come back and say you cannot give. It is not possible. The universe will prepare your own karma, and it's not going to be nice. Before the universe will prepare it, Nigerians will prepare it for you. So no, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Okay? At the end of the day, now one country we get. We get to live in this country anyhow we want them. But if we decide that we are going to take back our country, it starts from us getting to tell the government that we call the shots. As far as the democratic system of government, we get to call the shots, not the government. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.